Hey, we're team number 6.
And today we're going to present
Stratified random sampling. My name is Gaby.
I'm Isa.
And I'm Toño.
A stratified random sample is a population sample that requires the population to be divided into smaller groups called strata. Random samples can be taken from each stratum or group. There are some advantages and some disadvantages of using this kind of sample. The advantages are it's a more accurate sample. It can be used for both proportional and non-proportional samples, and it's a representation of subgroups in a sample. The disadvantages are identification of all members of the population can be difficult, and identifying members of all subgroups can be also difficult.
Stratified random sampling is a type of probability using which a research organization can branch off the entire population into homogeneous groups strata and randomly choose final members from the various strata for research with reduced cost and improves efficiency. Members in each of these groups should be distinct so that every member of all of these groups get equal opportunity to be selected using simple probability. This sampling method is also called random quota sampling, and one of the most popular examples using in stratified random sampling is the population data.
Imagine a school wants to interview 40 students, but they have 4 different year levels, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, and they have different amounts of students in each year level. What the school wants to do is interview the same amount of students per year level. These are called strata, different random groups of people within a sample space. In order to interview the exact same amount of students, while still keeping the students In order to do this, you first have to divide them into the groups, find out how many students are in each group, and then use a rule of thirds or a rule of proportion to find how many of each group will fit into the total amount of students you want to interview. Once you've used the rule of thirds to find the proportion, you can then know how many students in each year group you want to randomly select in order to make the interview. This is called using stratified random selection in order to find exactly how many random students you want from each year, but still have the same amount of proportional students per year to make the interview as effective as possible.